I didn't know I was going from fry pan to fire. It's not easy working with those people. I met these two men. One was a Nigerian, the other was Ghanaian. So I explained everything that happened, how I left to them. So I said, they know there is a way they can return me back to my country, that I should come with them, I should not worry. The Nigerian guy was the one that started it. Were having sex with me, turn by turn. The both of them will have sex with me, turn by turn, and lock me inside the house. And told me, Shebi, that's what I came here to do. That how are they not sure that the story I told them was a lie, that I didn't go and do any outside work, that what they used to come and do in Libya is prostitution, that I'm just lying to them. So that's how they do take their turn over and over with me. It was when I got to Nigeria I discovered I was pregnant. That I don't know if it's the Nigerian or the Ghanaian. I don't know. Every day when I wake up, sometimes I just feel like maybe it is just finished. Should I just end it and just commit suicide? And because I don't think it's going to get better again. And another thing will just tell me, once there's life, there's hope. True, but I wanted to give the baby up for adoption.
So you've not been going for antenatal?
No. I know it's not healthy, but I need money to actually do antenatal. I'll have to buy some things too at the hospital. Even baby things, I've not even gotten any. I'm really interested in going to school, going back to school, but think about it, how will I get sponsored? Then that discourages me again.
Life for this young lady while growing up was not so rosy, but everything got even messier after an agent who reportedly lured her mother to a supposed Canada lured the lady also to Libya. Her mother found herself in Lebanon, and while she was away, the agent also came around to lure the daughter to Libya with the promise that she was going to meet her mother in Canada. On getting to Libya, everything became lopsided. She did not see the agent again, and according to her, she was kept in a room where she was molested by two men, a Nigerian and a Ghanaian. They took turns on her. In this episode of my migration story series, this young lady shares a bitter experience about her stay in the country. My name is Damilare Kola, and you're watching Legit TV. Hi.
I'm fine.
Tell us about growing up. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I was born and brought up at Ondo State, Akure precisely. And ever since I was born, growing up child, it has not been easy. It has not been easy growing up, in summary.
So why did you travel outside Nigeria?
To look for a greener pasture.
Tell us about it. How did you?
Okay. It was through my mom's agent, because my mom traveled before me. Before I traveled, the agent that took her told her he wanted to take her to Canada, but unfortunately she met herself at Lebanon. So the agent told me, like after 2 months when my mom traveled, I was trying to contact her, but I couldn't get in touch with her. So I had to go and meet the agent that, okay, I've not heard from my mom, what's happening? Then he told me my mom wanted me over to that. He has been looking for a way to get in touch with him, but he couldn't get in touch. Then he's glad I came now. Then my mom paid for my papers and everything. That my mom wanted me there. That is because of network. That's why I'm not able to get in contact with my mom. So he was even, because I have a younger sister too, then he told me that it's both me and my younger sister that my mom wanted us to come back. But we have a little one. Then I was not like, both of us can't go and leave the other one. Since I'm the oldest, let me just go. Then when me and my mom are working, we can be able to take care of both of them. So he sent me money for my passport. I did the passport, and 35,000 naira. That's the amount he sent. Then directed me to the place I was going to do the passport. After doing the passport, then the day of traveling, so the ticket he got for me was Libya ticket. Then I messaged him that what happened, I'm seeing Libya ticket. He said we are going to have stopover there first. I've not traveled before, so I don't know how things are done. I said okay, no problem. I was happy and glad I was going to go and see my mom, not knowing that it was something else I was going for. So when I got to Libya,
you went by air to Libya?
Yes, by air. When I got to Libya at the airport, that's where the Arab that he sold me for, I think he has sent my pictures and all my details to the person. Because when I was at the airport, he told me to snap the outfit I was putting on. So I snapped it and sent it to him. So when I got to Libya, that's where the Arab that he sold me for came to pick me up. Then I went to his place. So there I was working as housemaid. That's what I was doing there. It's not easy working with those people, because I would just say they are using someone as a slave there. Because I wake up 5, sometimes 4:30. Anything after 5, even if it's 5 minutes past 5 that you wake up, you are in soup. Because they are going to beat you if you don't do things well. So you wake up after 5, you wake up 5 o'clock or before 5, do the houseworks and everything. The highest hour we sleep, let me say that you are okay, maybe you've done everything quickly and you are sleeping around 1. Sometimes we sleep 1:32 and we still wake up that same time continuously every day. Even if we are sick, no hospital, nothing, they will just give us 1 tablet. Immediately you just take like 5 minutes rest. After the 5-minute rest, you continue work again. So that day I was not thinking that I can't continue this again. So I ran. Yeah, it was they went, I think on Friday they went for their prayers. So that was how I was able to sneak out of the house and run. I didn't know I was going from fry pan to fire. So when I left there, I met these 2 men. One was a Nigerian, the other was Ghanaian. So I explained everything that happened, how I left to them. So I said they know there is a way they can return me back to my country, that I should come with them, I should not worry. And okay, the funniest part is when I got to those Arab people, no phone. My passport was seized, my phone, everything. There's no way I could even make contact with the agent or anything again. So then when I was with those men, those people, those 2 black men, I didn't know I was going from frying pan to fire. When I got there, they were all nice. The first few days, they were nice to me. So from there, it all started. The black guy the Nigerian guy was the one that started it. Were having sex with me, turn by turn. The both of them will have sex with me turn by turn and lock me inside the house and told me, "Shebi, that's what I came here to do." That are they not sure that the story I told them was a lie, that I didn't go and do any outside work, that what they used to come and do in Libya is prostitution, that I'm just lying to them. So that's how they do take their turn over and over with me. Then one day I snuck out of the house. Fortunately, when I snuck out of the house, I was using using a small phone there to all this. The product of phone is Lenovo phone. I was able to get that phone because I had the phone with me. I had the phone with me that time, but it's just that it's only Wi-Fi that phone use. The phone is still even with me till now. So it's the only Wi-Fi that the phone can access. It doesn't use SIM. So I was now browsing through the internet, then how I could get out of everything, the process, the direction to Nigeria embassy, how I could get out. So that was where I met one NGO, Make Me Elegant. So she was one that told us that I should go to the embassy and that a plane was coming to come and pick people up. So that was why I was able to sneak out of the place and went to the embassy. So they were the one that brought me back to Nigeria.
For how long did these things happen? From what time?
I traveled last year November. I came back around June this year.
You traveled November?
Yes.
So when you got to Libya, you didn't see the agent again?
I didn't see him. Even when I came back, nothing at all.
Who took you? Who was on the plane with you?
Did
you go with the agent from Nigeria?
No, alone.
You went by yourself?
Yes.
And he said your mom was going to...
He's the one. He didn't follow me to the airport. He was just directing me everything, how to go about it. I took Abuja flight. I traveled down to Abuja to take my flight. So when I got there, he was telling me what to do. So that was how I got. Then when I get to the Libya, that's where I was going to see him.
Oh, you were going to meet with him in
Libya. Then we will now go to Canada together to meet my mom.
That's what he told you?
Yes.
Okay, Mark, have you seen or heard from him?
Not at all. I even went to his social media. Tom. No way. The phone number, I told you my phone was collected, so his phone number is on the phone with them. And even when my mom came back, our friend that directed her to the agent, she went there. They said she moved out of the house.
She moved out of the house?
Yes. My mom traveled before me.
Okay, tell us about your education. Oh.
I was in school when I was in University of Abuja. Excuse me. I was in University of Abuja when everything happened. I think at 200 level. Going to 200, I'll be 300 level then. Biological science.
So you truncated your education automatically. Did you think your mom was in Canada all the while and she couldn't reach out?
Because I know she traveled, and I believed when she traveled that was where she would be, because that's what the agent told her. So she could reach out.
There was no way you could also
contact her too. 2 happy 3 months plus. I was not able to reach her.
Did you come back from Libya pregnant? Or?
Yes, I came back from Libya pregnant. It was when I got to Nigeria I discovered I was pregnant.
So it was either of those guys?
Yes. I don't know if he's the black, if he's the Nigerian or the Ghanaian. I don't know.
So how particularly do you feel about the baby?
Okay, I'll start from when I noticed I was pregnant. I was 2 months gone. I was still on my period. I didn't even know I was pregnant. I think it was during the third month. But I knew I was just sick. It was during the third month. That's when I didn't see my period. I was like, I think I'm pregnant. I had to take the pregnancy test, and it came out positive. So, truth be told, I wanted to give the baby up for adoption. I went to a series of hospitals, private hospitals, and to make inquiries about giving up the baby for adoption, and they were like, there are couples that are actually interested, and they did scan and all sorts of things. So that was the only time I did antenatal. Then later
that was the only time you did antenatal?
Yes, that was when I think I was 5 months then, 4 to 5 months then. So that was when I did antenatal, because once they find a match for you, then they are the one that will start taking care of the antenatal and everything. Then my mom told me I should not give the baby up for adoption. That at least even when my dad died, she was still able to take care of us. That God will do everything. I was convinced not to do it. Then I stopped going to the clinic again. So ever since then, I've not been going to clinic. I just take the prescription they gave me, the medicine they gave me. Yes. So that's why I'll just buy it and take it, because I know that one too is still part of the antenatal care. So, but now I'm 7 months now. I'm 7 months gone now. So by January, ending of January, February, I should be able to give birth.
So you've not been going for antenatal?
No.
You don't think that's not healthy?
I know it's not healthy, but I need money to actually do antenatal. I need money to register to a hospital, because I will do some tests, and I'll have to buy some things too at the hospital. Even baby things, I've not even gotten any. I've not gotten anything. I'm still looking up to God.
When you go to Libya, how exactly were you feeling when you did not see your mom?
I was feeling so down and disappointed, and I was scared too.
When you saw your mom, what was the first thing?
I was happy to see her, and when she told me her story too, I was so sad and heartbroken. Like, why is everything just happening this way to us? My dad and my parents and my mom. My dad died when I was like 7 years old.
7 years?
Yes.
That's about 7 years. So that's not your mom?
My mom and the three of us.
So, you said you were working as a house. What was that? What exactly were you doing then?
What kind of jobs we were doing? In the morning, when we wake up, we sweep the compound, because we're two in the compound. In that place I was working exactly, we're two in the compound. When we wake up, we clean. I think the house is like 5 story, just them alone in the house. So this when we wake up in the morning, when we sweep the compound, both the stair from upstairs to downstairs, there's a way you clean their own house, not like the way we do here. You have to pour water. When you pour the water, you wash, you scrub on the floor or the step, the tiles, everywhere. When you pour the water, you scrub. There's this thing they use to draw the water. I don't know, I've forgotten what they call the name of that thing. When you draw the water to dry the place, then you not take mop again. Then you mop it. After mopping it, there's this chemical they mix inside water. When you mix the chemical inside the water, without glove or your hand like this, that chemical is so bad that or your hand, the chemical will eat your hand like this. So you mix the chemical with the water and sprinkle it. Leave it there for like 2-3 minutes. Then you mop. That thing I told you we used to scrub the water. Then you scrub it out. Then from there we are the one that do the cooking too. If you do the cooking and it's not good, it's not up to their taste, you are in soup, you are going to be beaten. They will beat you. You cook, you wash clothes. When you wash clothes, you iron it. You fold every day in the room, their wardrobe. If you fold the clothes today, when you fold the clothes today, the next day you bring everything out. All the clothes you folded, you bring them out again and refold it again accordingly. You clean the room the way I told you we do the staircase and everything. That's how you clean the room too. You clean it like that. You clean the kitchen. They have like I can't even count the rooms again. That 5-story building, that's how you do it morning and evening every day.
Were they paying you, or were you just doing it and you didn't even know
They've paid. They bought me already from the agent.
Oh, they bought you permanently.
Permanently from the agent already. So any work I'm doing, they've paid the agent already for it. All the work I was doing, I was just working for. Would I say working for the agent or working for just like using me to collect loan from the person? So that's how it is.
Every day when you wake up, what's on your mind?
Every day when I wake up, sometimes I just feel like maybe it is just finished. Should I just end it and just commit suicide? And because I don't think it's going to get better again. And another thing will just tell me, once there's life, there's hope.
When you say it's not going to get better, what do you mean?
Because when I look back, with everything I've passed through, and here I am, still suffering, I just feel like I don't think it will get better, because I feel like it's just get worse every day. That's why I feel like maybe I should just end it. I'm just going to face whatever I want to face at the other side. I don't know. Heaven, hell. I don't even believe there's hell. I don't even believe there's heaven. I shall know. Once we leave this earth, we're actually going somewhere. I don't know the place.
Do you have plans of possibly getting back to school?
Yes, if I have the opportunity, I will. Yeah, me and this, my friend that we stay together, we've been discussing about schooling, and now I'm going to go about it. Then, if I think about it again, I'll like, who will sponsor me? Even if I say I'm really interested in going to school, going back to school, but think about it, how will I get sponsored? Then that discourages me again.
What else can you do apart from wanting to go to school? Do you have any skill?
Any skill? Yeah, when I came back, I've been learning fashion designing. But because due to my condition, I'm not able to really go through it because I get tired often. So I've put a stop to it, but I feel maybe if I give birth finish, then I can continue, I can pick it up. Or I could open, if I have money, I can start a business too.
We are really keen on going back to school.
Yes.
You said you were studying biology.
Biological science. BSc biology.
What was your plan with this course you were studying?
I wanted to do change of course
To study what?
to study psychology because that's my passion.
Psychology.
Yes,
Interested.
in psychology.
I mean, so some of your friends whom you were in school,
Yes.
with whom you were in school in Abuja at the time, have you spoken with any of them? Have you seen any of them recently?
Just one. Just one. I've seen her, but I didn't really tell her so much that happened. I just told her I traveled and I came back. Then she was like, she knows I've come back with money. I told her, I didn't tell her much. I just said, if that's what she thinks, no problem. But that other side is not easy.
She possibly thought you came back
with money.
So apparently some of your other friends, if they hear that you traveled out and you came back,
I assume, yeah, because people in Nigeria, most especially we youths, we think over there is better than here due to the economy of the country. But I would say if we are able to actually pick up something here in Nigeria and we are consistent with what we are doing, we actually make it here in Nigeria.
I'm sure of this.
I'm very, very sure of that. Because you can't expect to plant and you don't water it. If you don't water it, it won't grow. But if you consistently water it, of course, the way it's going to grow, it might even surprise you.
So, how do you feel?
How do I feel about?
Just how do you feel like now?
I have mixed feelings. A lot of things are just going through my head. So I can't say precisely this is how I feel.
Can you share some of those things?
Like I said earlier, the way I feel, and I still feel like it can't still be good, and I still feel I don't think it will be good. A lot of things like that.
What did your mom say when she saw you in the States?
She was very sad, like She was very, very sad about it. We cried about it. Then she was like, excuse me. She was not happy about the way I was, and she was kind of putting the blame on herself. But I told her it's not her fault. It's not her fault. So even till now, she still feel like the way I am is her fault. I told her it's not her fault. Everything happens for a reason.
Anything else you want to say that I've not?